Welcome to Avocado's GuacTalks. I'm here today with Avicado data science consultant Rebecca, and she's going to show us some really cool Tableau dashboards. So just to jump right in, let's start with, what is the intention of these dashboards and who are they for?
Okay, so for this specific dashboard, it's really meant for that mid-level manager group, like really your project managers or even down to the analyst level, because this example shows both the high level summary information about projects and then a little more detailed information that those analyst type roles would be curious in. So it's able to hit both buckets and it has a little bit of something for everyone.
Awesome. That sounds like it would definitely be relevant to a lot of people out there. So want to go ahead and share your screen and kind of give us a quick demo of, how they work and, what they're working for.
Sounds great. Give me 1 second.
Perfect.
I will share my screen. All right, so this is an example. We call this a project financial health dashboard. And this is to give you high-level summary information for a project and then a little more detailed information. So I'll talk about the benefits and the functionality of this report. It gave you an idea of like how it all comes together. So up at the top here for each project, we have an icon. So you can see for this particular data set, we have 5 different projects, and each of them have a little icon. And not only does this look great, but it also acts as a filter as well. So you can click on an icon, and it will filter the 2 graphs below to that project. So it's one way just to see if you're curious about this specific project, it hops right to it. Or if you want to see everything together, you can view that as well. And then this middle graph right here, you have 2 different options, 2 different types of information you can look at. Right now, we are looking at current budgets to current commitments. So this colored bar is your current commitments, and then the gray bar is your current budget. And so with the colors, you can see, how much is not committed yet compared to your overall budget and really see what those differences are. And then you can also look at your actuals to estimate at completion too, also within the same graph. So same idea, you can see, what is that gap? How much do we have to continue to pay to get to that completed number? And then what's great about this graph is it's very clear what the difference is. You can see the actuals as well. And then you can even drill down to one level further and see, okay, within a specific project, by your each category, what is that breakdown between your actuals and costs to completion as well. And one of the great things about Tableau is really that functionality aspect for the user. You have the ability to use dynamic filters to slice and dice the data however is most useful to you. And so the last graph on this page is this detailed cost information. This is really where, while the project managers may want to see the graph that we just looked at, your analyst level and maybe even your project managers would be interested in the more detailed, the actual numbers for a project. So this is where we get into the detailed cost summary, and that was the thought behind that. And so the best part about this graph is the ability to choose your level 1 and level 2 groupings. So right now we have it set on a project name and then a cost category. So you can see broken down by those cost categories, what was your original budget, your approved budget changes, things like that. And this is based off the cost summary in eBuilder. But let's say I want to see everything by a certain site. So different site groupings, and then also see them by a building status as well. So we can see, okay, for my 3 sites, broken down by the building status, what is that grouping of that same financial information? It's just combined in a different way. And then you can choose whatever groupings you want to see. And that's, if you had to do this in another program, you might have to run a different report for each of these groupings, but Tableau allows you to just choose from a drop-down filter how you want to see that information grouped together right on your screen, and it's very instantaneous and extremely easy to use. And that is overall like how this dashboard works.
Awesome. They look great and they seem highly functional. So it's awesome to see it, live and kind of get to the look and feel of it. They will be super useful. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us and sharing, what you've been working on. And if anyone out there is interested in learning more about Tableau and some of the dashboards that Avicado can create, we're always available at avicado.com or hello@avicado.com. Thanks.